Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shaaleese here. I saw this really cute hairstyle with beads on Pinterest and I thought I would recreate it. And I saw this really cute lavender hair color in the hair store. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and pair this stuff together. So if you want to see how I created this look, just stay tuned. So for this look, I grabbed some clear beads, purple beads, and I used Shine and Jam. This is the hair I use. I love B Braiding Hair. I used the length 50 inch, and I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this hair is. It's so silky. It almost feels like real hair, and it's just such a very nice silky synthetic fiber. It doesn't pull. It's not too heavy. It's weightless. This is me. I have a 3-day-old a braid out that I did. I didn't want to wash my hair or anything, so I didn't think I needed to really clean it because I haven't been putting any extra product on it. So I'm just shaking my hair out really good to kind of just get the fullness back. And then I just took some time to just play around in my hair. I was really admiring it because my hair has come a long way. I'll do another video about that too, how my hair was damaged so bad. But almost every braider has one of these. It's actually what people use to put their thread spools on. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate the hair and put it on the spools as I go. So I took apart a piece of hair that was sectioned off about the size of my finger. I'm trying to show you guys here that was about the width of my finger. I had about 4 packs of hair and I used in total 3.5 packs, but here I'm putting all of the 4 packs onto the spools. So you're just going to do this through all of the packs, doing about the size of your index finger all the way out until you're completely done with the packs of hair. So in order to get ready for the next portion of sectioning the hair off, I take the individual pieces and line them up on the sides, and you'll see why in a second. So with these sectioned off pieces of hair, you're going to split this section of hair into 2 equal sections like I'm about to do here. So after you have these 2 equal sections, you're going to put them both back onto the spools, and you'll do this for the remaining sections of hair. So here I'm showing you guys how I parted my hair. I did 4 equal sections. I wanted to do pretty large sections. And here I'm just showing you how I put the Shine and Jam on and I combed straight through. And after this, I would split my hair into 3 sections, split that section into 3 equal sections, and that's when I would start my knotless braid. Now this isn't exactly a tutorial or anything, but basically you would feed in a knotless braid like you would feed in a feed-in braid, except you aren't braiding to the scalp the entire time and picking up more pieces of the actual natural hair. So like I said, you'll feed it in like a normal feed-in braid or a cornrow, and you just add a few pieces in. So I did 2 to 3 pieces per braid. I would do 2 pieces at first when I would feed it in, and then once I braided about a few braids down, I'd say maybe like 3 or 4 actual braiding turns. I don't know the correct term for it. 3 or 4 braiding turns, I would add another piece of hair for thickness further down the braid and to make the braid longer. So after I braided a little bit down, here's what I was talking about, how I added another piece of hair to add the length and add thickness towards the end of the braid. Sometimes my natural hair peeks out of the braid, so I'll put a little bit of Shine and Jam to help keep those flyaways down, and I'll just slap it right on, or I'll comb it straight through and just braid the braid all the way through to the end. So here I just wanted to show you, this is my complete head that is parted, my completely parted head, let me say. So like I said, I did 4 equal sections. So I have 3 sections at the top and then that 1 section in the back, and they're about 1 inch by 2 inch width for the actual sections for braiding. So here I'm just showing you guys a little bit up close of the last 2 braids in the front. I put Shine and Jam on and I just lay my edges, and then I'm also showing you how with the last section piece, I'll section that off a little bit more into 2 pieces to make it a little bit flatter when I install it. So here I'm about to show you guys how I install that with the quartered piece from the very first piece that we sectioned. We keep getting smaller, but it helps for a flatter look. So for my 2 in the front, I used 2 of the quartered pieces of hair and then 2 of the halved pieces of hair. So I would do a quarter piece, a half piece, and then once I got a little bit lower, I would do another half piece to keep the thickness and the length at the bottom of the braid. So now I'm just going to put the Shine and Jam on my edges to slick and snatch these edges back. I couldn't get a really good angle of me swooping my baby hair or my edges because my mirror is actually at a different corner of the room. So I'm looking in the mirror and trying to give y'all the best view that I can, but I just use a regular comb and just swoop them back and do little designs and stuff. And I don't use any special edge brushes or anything like that at all. And the Shine and Jam has such a good hold, it's almost perfect for everything. So after the Shine and Jam, I use my Got to Be Freeze spray, and this just kind of just freezes them in place. I do spray a lot, so I'm a little shiny, but when it dries, you can't even tell. And this is the final look, you guys. So they are sway and beautiful before even dipping them. So I filled up my little water pot and I have my towel ready. So once the water is hot, I'm gonna just go ahead and dip those. I split my hair into 2 sections so I'm not dipping it all at once. And I just dip each section and dry it off and make sure it's completely dry. And after that, they're perfect and silky. here's the final look. These braids are weightless, they're full of movement, they're full of body. I just really, really love this hair. There's no other hair that gives me the same satisfaction that this hair gives me. The ends are perfect, it's already pre-stretched, and like I said, it just has so much movement. Right after you dip them, they're just beautiful. They just sway beautifully. That's really all I can really say about them. I just love them. So for the beads, I use rubber bands, these purple tie-dye beads, and clear beads. So I went ahead and took one of the braids, and I'm going to use the beading tool that it came with. Please ignore those scissors that were in my crotch. It was just an easy, convenient place to put them for the time being. But I put 5 clear beads on the beading tool, or the threader. And after that, I took the braid and kind of folded it in half at the end to make it easier to thread it through. And the way I did these, I put about 10 beads on each braid. So I did 5 clear beads for the first round, and then I did the purple bead at the bottom, because the color that you want at the bottom, you need to put it at the bottom. I figured that out the hard way. So I put the purple bead at the bottom, and then 3 of the clear beads on top. So then I threaded that through again and put it all on there. So after I got all the beads on there, I slid the purple bead all the way to the bottom, and I wrapped the end around the purple bead, kind of like to make it like a loop. And after that, I got one of the rubber bands and just wrapped the rubber band around there to make it kind of secure. And then I cut the excess end off and kind of stuffed the rubber band inside to prevent it from looking kind of bulky, and to keep the beads in a straight line and having it kind of like a flat look. So I just cut away the little flyaways at the end that were kind of sticking out to make it more clean. So I realized that, it might be a little difficult to see everything that I was doing at that angle. So I took an angle that was kind of ahead, and I'm doing the same exact method, putting the 5 clear beads and then putting the 1 purple bead and the 3 clear beads, and just threading all of that on through, wrapping the end of the braid around the purple bead, putting the rubber band around the purple bead, cutting the end tip off, and then trimming away the flyaways. So here's the final look for the beads. I'm really glad about how they came out, and here is the final look overall. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope I helped out a lot. I hope you enjoyed the style, the colors. I was really nervous about this color in the beginning, but I'm really glad about how it turned out. It looks so good against my skin tone. And I was just feeling confident. I was rocking them. So hope you guys really liked the video, and if you liked it, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for my next one.